Hello there everybody, you're there, it's my name is Supersonic Blur, and welcome back to the Return of the Obra Dinn. I know it's just Return of the Obra Dinn, but I gotta put the in front of it every single time. In the last episode, we explored a little bit more of this deck of the ship, and we found ourselves a very revealing, well, I say very revealing, we got to watch through little port slits of some monsters. Well, some monsters thing that we saw right there. That's all we saw of it. And it led us to another body of the back. We did also as well work out some other information of valued importance, but for now, we have this body to explore. Wherever this one wants to lead us. Is there anything down here? Not that I can see, but for now, we've got a body to explore. So let's have a look at what happened here. That's impalement. That's what that is. Dun dun.
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
So someone's saying, "Give me that gun." There's a beast there. We've got this guy. Someone is saying, "Give me that gun." Is that a gun? That's a gun. So he's saying, "Give me that gun." This guy is the foreman guy. Oh no, it's the butcher! It's the butcher. So the butcher, that's the only, we know who he is, but now we know how he died. We have someone here who's heading below deck. We still have this blood splattering, but... Oh, look! This guy was spiked and then died elsewhere. So he was spiked. That's why the blood dripped past him. He was spiked. Memories! Okay. Again, that chronological thing, he was walking back. So he was probably just spiked, we could imagine. Or speared. I don't know. I'm going to go with spiked because it looks like they were spiked rather than anything else. And it is indeed correct. Well done. 3 more fates are correct. This is indeed William Hoscut, the first mate. This is indeed Emil O'Farrell. Which means every other thing we've got in here could be wrong. We don't know. But that's 3 more that we have. And just like that, we're on 9. Which is pretty good. That's not bad. So that's pretty good. And then, if we just go back here, what we know now is that we've got some... This could be incorrect. We don't know whether or not they want to tell us that one, but it seems that that could be incorrect. Just because we've had 3 before, so I don't know whether it picks at random from the ones that you've got. But that being said, if that was the time that triggered 3, I would be safe to assume that because we had more than 3 already, that some of the others were wrong. So I'll keep that in mind so that I don't believe this guy was knifed by Martin Perrott, the 3rd mate. We're just going to go ahead and say that it was instead the 4th mate, John Dave. No, we're not going to do that. We're just going to say it was an unknown officer. It was someone who was of an unknown officer. That's all I could tell you from there. We know that they were knifed by an officer. That's all we know. Alive in Europe, we don't know his status, but I do believe that the surgeon is indeed Henry Evans. I would imagine they're alive in Europe, but again, can't be 100% certain. So we have a lot of unknowns. We know that this person is here, but we don't know how they died, if they died, or whatever. We have Edward Spratt, the artist, so that's something. But for now, we just know that Emil O'Farrell got spiked by this thing. Then give me that gun, and again, look, more blood splattering. So, let's see what that means. Who is this guy? Hey, it's this guy, Midshipman Thomas Lake. We believe it was Thomas Lake anyway. But what we have here, though, someone done died to a crab people thing. I don't know. Look like crab, talk like people? I don't know. They could very well be. And just like that, we find this crab body thing. Okay. Well, that explains the massive pile of blood on the floor then. Okay, I'm gonna hazard a guess and say that he done died by being on fire. What else can we see here? We've still got 2 other dead people. These guys are... It looks like there's something else coming, because look, there's another spike. So we have this guy here, who's a thing. This guy here, who is the first mate, so he was there. We have this guy here, who's dead, we know that much. We have this guy here, who is now dead. That's not great. There's a lot of blood splattering. There's a gun that's been fired. This guy's got a gun, leading me to believe that the other guy that said, "Hand me the gun," was already out. This guy is here now, which means he was spiked. We don't know who he is, but he was spiked. He's now just trying to claw out the way around the back. More people coming down from the top. But I do believe this guy burnt to death. Whoever they are. I don't remember which of the midshipmen they are. I'm going off clothing here. So let's have a look and see what we can find. We believe this is Charles, and we believe that his fate was being burned alive when he burnt to death. So that's one thing. We have no other sounds, but we do know that all 3 of the midshipmen were together. So that's a thing. We know some of the first mates and stuff. We have this person here who I would like to believe... Actually, you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say that this person is the surgeon's mate. The reason I'm saying this is look at the tie. Like, those 2 are wearing the exact same tie and the exact same knot. And nobody else is wearing something in that same fashion of being like that. And he's also close by to him, which kind of, you know, if all of these 3 are the midshipmen and they're all together, then that should be a thing. Like, I feel like they should all be, you know, the same people. Like, you should all, they're all going to be close together. That's my guess anyway. But still, we have that. And we believe that this person has burned to death. And as we saw as well, we also saw that, we have access to these 2 people. So let's have a look and see what went on here. They're like, they're right here? No, they're over here. No, they are right here. Why did you go around in a circle? Magic poofy stuff. Alright. So, one thing as well that we can do constantly is the person who we know who got stabbed, this person here, we want to keep looking out for them to see what happened to them. See if we can find any more information on who they may be. Listen to any sounds we might hear.
We're no use.
Ooh. So look, this guy here has already been spiked. But he has definitely been spiked. We're no use, burn it quick. This guy throwing something, those 2 have just been clawed at. And I don't know who the hell they are, or who the hell this is, but we know their death. We don't know who you are, but we know your death is brutal and terrifying. But again, look at this thing. It's firing spears at everyone. And oh, there's a second one. That's horrifying. And well, you're dead. You got spiked. This guy is definitely an Indian with the scimitar. That's just a thing that I can tell. We have this guy, who I believe is the William guy. So, yeah, 2 people done got clawed by a terrible beast. At least that's what I can work here. Now, one thing as well, this should be another 2-person. All we know is that they met an unknown fate. No, they were clawed by a terrible beast. Was it clawed? Yeah, it's a claw. Like a crab claw. Pincer? That's the one I'm looking for. Was there anything else it could be? It's not really a claw. It wasn't really decapitated. Was it strangled? It could be strangled by a terrible beast. They were strangled, but did you not hear the snap? Because I heard a snap, so I think it... I don't know. I don't think it was, like, strangled, but... Because look, there's blood and everything, like... There was a blood and a snap, and that's a pincer. It was by a beast, but I don't think it was strangled. I think it was... But is it really a claw? It wasn't clubbed. It could be clawed by a terrible beast. As could this guy be clawed by a terrible beast. But we don't know who they are, which is fun. And now we should find another memory. And that would be probably the guy up top, right? Yeah, this guy here. Okay, let's have a nosy on in through your memory and see what we can find. The 2 people dying at the same time. That doesn't, to me, sound like that would be something from a, from like strangling, because 2 different people dying at the same time by strangling doesn't work unless they were both picked up and could hold their breath for the same length of time and both struggled the same amount. That just doesn't sound plausible to me. So this guy done got the spike in the face. So someone's speaking.
What's going on?
Stay back. It's already done for Nick.
Hey, come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cat.
Stay back, Nick. Stay back, Nick. It's already done for. No. Hey, catch. So he went and lobbed an axe with an American accent. And I'm gonna say that your name is nope, never mind. We don't know who it is. Stay back, Nick. It's already done for. Someone here got the name of Nick thrown out. Someone's name is Nick. So I'm just trying to work out who it is. Also, I know that I'm constantly berating this piece of music, but... or cutting into this piece of music, but it's so good. Okay, so this is the first one leading his assault in. He stabs that guy. Wait a minute, is this the... No, it's not. I was going to say, one of these guys eventually gets stabbed, but we don't know who. Damn it. Oh, that Tubular Bells. It's such a good piece of music. I love this piece of music. So this guy was speared or spiked by a terrible beast. That's all we know. And demon. Hey, catch. Stay back. It's already done for Nick. Do we have any of these people who we know now a name of? Only person is this guy here. Do I dare start indicating that this is a Nick? I can at least look and see what kind of a Nick we have. We have Nicholas Botterill, the topman. This guy does not look like necessarily a topman, but he's a skilled sailor, so he could very well just be Nicholas. He is from England, so Nick wouldn't be a bad nickname for him. That's the only name we have, so I'm going to have to say that this person is Nick, based on the fact that we only had that information. Like, none of these other people have been revealed to us, but this person has. I feel confident that that's Nick, but I'm not certain yet. So, They got speared by a terrible beast, or spiked by a terrible beast. That's all we know. Endemon. That is, I believe, French. I'm going to quickly just open up my phone. Endemon. No, it is E-A. Endemon. Is... Can I just translate? Translation. To English. I think that's French. I don't know. I really don't know. Endemon. I'd have to listen to the sound again, but someone here is French. Out of the way. Someone is running. Out of the way. Either someone is running towards it. I feel like that's Nick. Could that be Nick? I don't know. I feel like I should go back and cancel the Nick guy because I'm not certain on it. Where's the Nick guy? He was somewhere over here. See, yeah, these are just all seamen and things. I don't think he was a topman. All we know is that he's just unknown. Let's just save him as unknown for now. Let's not put any information we're not 100% certain on. So, we're looking for another dead person. I would imagine that, yep, there's some dead people here. You done got speared, boy. I can tell you that before I even look in the memory. But still. So this ship really kind of got pooped on, like, a lot. Like, first you have, like, something that someone is murdering people over. Then at some point you have these creatures just show up and attack the ship. Then once that's done, you get the goddamn Kraken turn up. Jeez, that's... Talk about bad luck. You done got speared, boy. So yeah, you. Let's see who you were. I don't know who the hell you are from memory, but I know how you died. Apparently they've been revealed in some way. So someone is yelling, run. He's screaming another one, looking for it. There's the spear thing. What the hell creature is this? Who's yelling run? He's yelling run. Because he's actually running. But look, there is still someone here who's falling to his death? Jesus. Okay. What else is there? We can't actually head down into the bowels of the ship, so everything on this information is just there with this guy. Let's hope they were one of the people speaking, because I sure as hell hope they were. So, location of the corpse was on the main deck. Who are they and how did they die? Heave, run, what is that? Bloody devil. Another one over there. So this guy, please tell me you're in more than one memory. What's the other memory you're in? You're in one of these memories? Okay. So, if they're in this memory, and in that one, so what were they? We were looking at Soldiers of the Seas, right? They're potentially just an Indian? I don't know. Like, who are... Right, so you have this guy here at the back. And he is in that other one of Cold on the Dead, which is this guy. So, yep, he's here at the back. So there's... He's probably an Indian? We don't know. I haven't got a clue who they are. But if they're up here working on the top, then chances are they're a topman. Just because, again, going through here, glossary, blah. Let's look. Top man. High-rated seamen specialize in working above the deck in the sails and the rigging. They're working on the rigging, so all of those people there are more likely to be specializing on the rigging. So these people are all topmen. That's about as much information as I can work out from here. So, I'm looking for an Indian topman. We've got Persian, which could very well be the case. Could be Chinese, don't know. We really don't know who they are. It could be one of these, I don't know. I'm going to say Persian. And they were speared by a thing. Speared by a beast, right? Or was it just an enemy or a beast? I don't know. Speared by a foreign enemy. They're in 2 memories and they're there. But yeah, that guy is dead. I mean, if you're falling from that height, you are probably dead. So let's have a look and, well, let's try and work out exactly what happened to you. Did he fall? He must have fallen, but... Huh. I guess he must have fallen, but... Okay. Did not fall. Dude got freaking struck by lightning. What? It's that guy. I think he is the... I think he is. I think he is the Frenchman, because he has that French voice. The wind is alive. Is that French? Pretty sure that is French. The only way I can tell is by going, ha ha ha, which is incredibly insensitive. I'm really not that great with this kind of stuff, but... So we have this guy as well. Huh. Oh look, you can even see... Oh, that's creepy. Oh, that's real creepy. That's really, really, really creepy. I'm just gonna say now, that's creepy. That's really creepy. Still. The wind is alive! Oh my god, we can work out who they are? Sort of, can we work out who they are? Well, we can't now, we don't have enough information. We could, but it's going to take a lot of information, so we want more. I'm going to go and say they got electrocuted by lightning. Like, through them. 14 others were present. You just got people on the ship, I believe. He was torn apart by a terrible beast. We could be a bosun's mate. It would make sense if he was French, but... Topman... Like, if he's a topman, he doesn't sound like he's any of these. He could be... Leonid Volk? Russian? Is it a Russian accent? I don't know accents! But... There are no more corpses here now. Also, as well, who was yelling this stuff? It wasn't this guy, whoever was saying it. That's all I can tell from here. There is this person. Again, this person, who we don't know anything about yet. We have this person, who is... That's it. Sitting up further? Because they're going to take all the sails in. If the wind is alive, I'm guessing, yeah. Also, the giant lightning bolt would kind of indicate there was a storm. So there was a storm. They were pulling the ship. They were... Because they didn't want the ship to get blown about by the storm, they had to pull off that... or they had to pull in all the sheets and everything, make sure that didn't happen. But... Well, what else is there? I mean, if we just head further down, I guess. If we've just... Right now, I'm just trying to pull as many memories as I can, because... You know, that... I just need more information. The more information I can get, the better. This is open, which is now a thing, and I don't know when that is open, but that's now a thing, so I will accept this as being a thing now. When was this opened? I have no idea. But we've got a lamp and the edge of the ship and a dead body. Okay. Let's see what we done got here. Dude taking a shit. Yep. Okay, it wasn't just a pretty bad poop. He is definitely taking a poop though. But he done died from a kraken. This guy happens to hear this. Who the hell are you? You're this guy. You're Paul, aren't you? Yeah, we think you're Paul. Is there anything else we can see? Anything else on top? Like, not really. There's just people working the top of the ship. And it's Spock again. It's Mr. Spock. It is Mr. Spock. I'm calling that guy Mr. Spock. But still, we have that part of the ship now open, and this is what I can imagine is the first part of the Doom. So who have we got here then? Oh, you're the artist! Okay, we know what happened to you. You done died. You got crushed by the Kraken. How did the Kraken know then? Was him shitting in the ocean what caused the Kraken to turn up? Because if so, that is... Ooh. It's not great. This isn't even part 1, this is part 2. So the artist, you were, I'm gonna say crushed by a beast. That's all I can really say about you, is you were crushed by a beast. And then there's a dead body in this memory? Wait, that guy was dead? Okay. Well, let's have a look. This should be the Doom Part 1 then, maybe? I don't even know. I don't even know at this point. I haven't got a clue. Let's have a look. Let's just see what else we can figure out. You gonna lock the ship with me? Yes, you are. Is that guy still down there, by the way? I hope he is, because I kind of need him to be. No, he is still there. It's pretty good then. What the hell is he making of all this then? There's a guy who's just dead? I like how the stopwatch as well changes its time.
Over my dead body, you bloody Dane.
Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother.
What? That was an accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
You bloody Dane. You killed my brother. Okay. I think you are American, just based on the sounds that we're hearing. Get on the boat. Huh. Interesting. There's nothing else here, it's just these guys in the middle of the night trying to get on a boat. You are a Dane. So let's look for any Danish people on the boat. Any people who are Danish. Denmark. That would be Lars Lend then. Denmark, right? They're Danish? Yes, I think so. I'm going again, Googling stuff. Denmark. Dane. Yep. Nope. Yep, that is. Denmark is a Scandinavian country. Yep, nope. So you bloody Dane were clubbed by someone. who claims to have a brother. Okay, well, there's an easy way to tell which one of two people you are. Again, narrowing things down. We're going to look for people who have two of the same name. None on this thing. None on this thing. Peters. No, I'm thinking of a Pete and a Peters, so that's a thing. Oh no, we do have two Peters. We have Nathan Peters and Samuel Peters. Both from England and both working there. So we know that you are an unknown seaman. That is the best I can do right now. This guy... What is he holding? He's just holding a bunch of books? Wait. Are you the surgeon? I don't know. But we know he got clubbed in the back of the head by one of the Peters. That's all I know. Now what I could do is if I was guaranteed that I knew two people, I could say that I knew which one it is. I just know that it was a Peters. So I'm going to do this for now. It didn't instantly give me something. So what I can try, if it's not Samuel Peters, I'm playing the game slightly here, but you know, it's not... Shh. You know. Is it Nathan Peters? It's Nathan Peters! Which means I had two others correct! Ha-ha! This is indeed Lars Linde, who was clubbed by Nathan Peters. This is Charles Hermitage, a midshipman who was killed. And that is Edward Spratt. Ha-ha! And just like that, now we know who the other person is. That narrows things down so much. Huzzah! We did things. That's not too bad, and that's pretty good timing to end the episode off here, ladies and gentlemen. So that'll do it for this episode of Return of the Obra Dinn. My name has been Supersonic Blow. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and favorite for more, and to share this stuff so people know that it exists. You guys have been a fantastic audience, and I shall see you all next time.